summit. Welcome back to the Activate Your Prosperous Life interview series live stream with you're getting a sample of all of the featured speakers who are in this summit. And it's an interview series style summit. Lots of tongue twister there, but it's basically going to come to your inbox. You're going to just click on the interview you want to see. But right now I'm sharing all of my high quality, high frequency featured speakers during live streams every day on the platform that you're watching right now, so that you can get an experience of them. You can get a taste of their medicine, and then you can have it during the summit. So I'm going to go around the times here with questions, but today our theme is, what are you brilliant at? So you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you're a CEO of a corporation. Maybe you're in a career and you want to be an entrepreneur. What are you brilliant at already? And are you really living it? We're going to talk about that today. And each speaker is going to come at it from a different point of view. So stay on and share this while you're watching it. Share it to your feed so that other people can get exposed to this live stream as well. So Orly, you, how do you come off mute before you start talking? But let's go deeper into, like, what are you brilliant at? Tell us what you're brilliant at. And I know you're living it.
I am brilliant at positioning speakers so that event planners want to hire them instead of all those that speak on the same topic as them. And that's what I'm brilliant at. And that's why I'm a business coach for public speakers and entrepreneurs. And the only one in the world that guarantees they'll make $150K their first year in public speaking. But the fact that I'm brilliant at something, we are all brilliant at something. Am I really doing it? Absolutely. I am walking my talk 24/7, literally. And I just love this industry. It's so beautiful.
Awesome. I love it. And I know you're brilliant at it. And she knows how to get you paid at keynote speaking. Like, yeah. Okay, Connie, I can hear some ringing in the background. Somebody's phone's ringing. But Connie, tell us how you're brilliant. I know you're brilliant because I work with you. And are you really living it?
Well, I'd say my brilliance is working with women who are navigating the stages of menopause. So I'm using nutrition as the foundation. Am I living it? Well, you know what? If I don't walk my talk, how can I ask my clients to do the same things? So I am. I'm not perfect. I mean, you know, sure, there's times where I have treats and stuff like that, but overall, yeah, my focus is supporting my body. Even though I'm postmenopause, I still support my body as best I can so that I remain strong and vibrant for the rest of my life.
And the thing is you do walk your talk. You're allowed to have treats. You're allowed to have treats. They're just the healthiest, most aligned with your body treat that you indulge in. And she is brilliant. She is my nutrition coach and my personal trainer. And she knows how to help you have the energy you want to do what you're brilliant at. I'm going to add that. Christelle, you're brilliant at your gift and at your business. Tell us about it. And I know you're living it. Tell us that too.
I am brilliant at amplifying people's vision and impact. And that's why I have my podcast booking agency where I give the stage to people making a difference in other people's lives, whether they are coaches, service providers, brands. They are entrepreneurs and changing people's lives by solving their problems, whatever that problem is. And when they work with me, I amplify their reach, I amplify, the number of people they can help and serve with their skills and talents. So that's what I'm brilliant at.
I love it. I love it. And you don't need to focus on let me rephrase that. She's brilliant at getting you on podcasts, so you don't need to learn how to do it for yourself. And you can focus on your brilliance. That's how it is. That's how she's brilliant at everything that she does. And Trisha, what are you brilliant at? And I know you're living it too. Please tell us how. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
I muted myself because I was the ringing in the background. So I do love what I do. I don't feel like it's work because I could literally just sit on my computer and be on it all day long because I love what I'm doing and I love who I'm helping. So technology is super for sure. I love helping people get in so many different ways, be able to get their beautiful message spread out to the world. We did niche down a few years ago to helping coaches, spiritual healers, mentors, consultants, because it's easy whenever you can speak the same language as your client, right? And a lot of times we're our own ideal client like 5 years ago, right? So we've been able to learn the lessons and be able to, make things, our dreams happen. And so just definitely living it every day.
Nice, nice. I love it. You are living it. And she is brilliant at creating tools for us to expand our brilliance, other coaches' brilliance out there. V, what are you brilliant at? And how are you living it?
Happy to be here. Hi, everybody. I am brilliant at what I love, and I love helping women, entrepreneur, business owners, or professional women to create a life and a business they are absolutely in love with without sacrificing any part of themselves. And I'm living it. I'm a mom of an almost 13-year-old daughter, and I have the pleasure of helping my clients to find that balance per se, or harmony, not balance, and being able to have their cake and eat it, have both without sacrificing. And I'm living my dream. I'm walking the talk as well.
That's nice. That's nice. Is living your dream life, like the purpose, the mission, doing the work that you love, really gets you excited. And I know this next person, Arena, like she's actually the coach of the summit. She's coaching me how to build this summit and put this summit on. She and her energy is so exciting that's her brilliance. It's your brilliance to me, is your energy and how it's so amplifying and manifesting brilliance all the time. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you
Tell us.
so much, Jennifer. That's so, and like when you said, what is your brilliance? And, like I have my signature on top of me, manifest, right? I love manifest on speed dial. Anything I manifested consciously great things in my life. And I love to help others. And I was thinking, oh my God, I manifested Jennifer in my life, who came in and just said, yes, I want to learn Summit because I love to teach the business owners, how do we actually expand our visibility and our income through organizing huge events, and not only organizing but also actually selling to that audience after we organize something, right? And I manifested Jennifer, who said, yes, I want to do it because some people come to me and they are not willing to put the work. So I'm happy that you are the one who is just, like I am doing it. And I'm like, oh my God, so much like me. It just like, give me something to work on and I'll do that. I'll make it happen. And I just remember when we did our manifest cash in 30 days, our great training together, and you were also successful. So my thing is, I love to teach people how to manifest, especially business owners, how to manifest more money, more success, and more ease in their business.
Yes. And that's the thing, like, the audience here I'm talking to, you know what you're brilliant at, but sometimes we get like into doing what we aren't the most brilliant at, like administrative work. And then you notice how you like might slow down, like all of a sudden it sucks the life out of you and sucks the time away from you. And you're like, and you think that you actually got something done, but really you just got busy doing something that's not generating income. And so we need you to come back and focus what's on your brilliance so that you can be seen, you can shine, and then you can really do the service work that you love. And so before I go into the next round of questions with the speakers, a little bit more in depth about their talk, I want to invite you to the VIP rooms, because that's where you're going to get deeper. You're going to be able to ask me and some guest speakers exact questions of what you need to focus on to be brilliant, to do your purpose work, to be powerful at it, and to create prosperity doing what you love. So the VIP before the summit starts on January 16th is now $37. And as soon as you press that button and activate that lever, you're getting activated. You're going to be really stepping into more than information. You're going to be stepping into the power of implementation, just like Irina said. Like when I said yes to Irina, I said yes to building the summit. And then now look at it's happening. And so that's the way VIPs think. So Orly, you have a talk called, let me go to it here, how to monetize your message through public speaking. So how do you help people be brilliant so they can monetize their message through speaking?
Thank you so much for that question, because the cool part about it is that everybody here has a message, but there's other people that have the exact same message. Tomato, tomato, they say it differently. They are different. We've heard this before. And, I love Irina, and, manifesting is something that I do too. And, but we've heard about the law of attraction and we learned about how to do it. But there's other people that are doing exactly the same thing without calling it exactly the same thing. And you're talking about brilliance. I know how to position somebody that they are the only one in their space. And it's not branding. So that's a very different aspect of your business. But to actually shine for an event planner to say, never heard about that. I would love to see what she talks about. And it's called being intriguing, sexy, marketable, for an event planner to say, oh yeah, I need this at my event. And they're willing to pay for it. So for me, the talk that I'm going to be sharing and the interview that we're going to be doing is about what's going on in the industry and how much noise is there that we're not supposed to listen to, and how to focus on what we are supposed to be doing instead of not doing. So that's what we'll be sharing on my talk.
I know. And her talk is so good. Every talk is so good. Every talk I've already done the interviews for, and expanded me. And I'm taking things from that I've learned from them and I'm implementing them. And I work with some of these people who are high capacity and really want to manifest their brilliance in the world. They have many people helping them do that. It takes the village to help you manifest your brilliance in the world. And Connie's another one that I work with. Yeah, you're so right. So Connie, the power of menopause is your talk title. So how does embracing like this part of your life's transition, menopause, help the women to step deeper into their brilliance?
Yeah, and the reason I talk about the power of menopause is because, unfortunately, going through the stages of menopause from peri to post has a pretty negative connotation. I mean, I have young women come up to me and go, I'm terrified to go through menopause. It sounds awful. And even the narrative for, women who are going through it, it all sounds very, very negative. So that's why I decided to take a different approach and talk about the power of menopause, because when I was going through menopause, and of course, that's when I left the corporate world and entered nutrition school, I realized as I started to support my body, how powerful menopause could be. The amount of energy that I have every month that I don't lose. And so for me, showing women that this is a powerful time if we give our bodies the support that it needs. And it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. I mean, you know that, Jennifer. I don't have you on a really complicated plan. But if we give our body what it needs, then that power just starts to increase inside of us. It just starts to rise.
Yeah. And I noticed because I've been working with Connie for a year, and I basically started with her to prepare for this, because you need a lot of energy to run a summit, because there's a lot of stuff that you have to connect the dots to make this happen, this live stream even. And my energy is all based on what I'm consuming. And the guidance of my nutritionist is on what I need to consume for my body, not for like, oh, you need to do this 40-day diet or this fasting thing. No. My body needs special requirements because we did all the study and testing for what my body needs, and the trial and error and the trial and error to figure it out. And now I know what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
just give somebody, I can't give every client the same plan. That's
No.
not serving them, and that's not serving me. I'm not authentic if I'm giving everybody the same plan. So yeah, it needs to be personalized based on what your goals are.
Yes, and that's brilliance. Christelle, effortless authority, how conscious leaders can become the trusted voice in their field is your talk title. So how does effortless authority feel like in real life? Like, what does that feel like, and how does it support their brilliance shining?
Listen, the people I work with are successful at what they do. Look at Ollie, for example. She's brilliant. Do you think if Ollie says, okay, this year, 2026, I want to be on 50 podcasts, you want her to spend time going to look for podcasts? No, that doesn't support her brilliance. That takes away time. That takes time away from her brilliance. So my job, my mission is to make it effortless for her to still achieve that goal of getting on top on 50 podcasts this year to reach millions of people with her message without her having to lift a finger. Yes, that's how effortless the process is. Meaning she just tell me, you know what, Christelle, I'm trying to reach 1 million people this year who have been thinking about getting paid to speak, but they still don't know what to do, or they are doing the wrong things. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get you. That's fine. I got you, right? Now we're going to assign you a booking agent that will find the right shows with that exact audience. All you have to do is show up and speak, because that's your zone of genius. You just show up and explain to your ideal audience why you are the solution for the problem they're struggling with, why you are the answer to their prayer. You focus on that. That's what I call effortless authority, because you don't have to worry about how to make it happen. You already know the solution. You already have evidence that what you do actually changes lives. We just need to amplify it. And if you are at the place where you're like, okay, I need to go bigger, I need to reach more people, you don't have to add more tasks on your to-do list. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that
effortless. Make it effortless by... There's always a price for more power, is what I'm going to tell you here now. So you have to pay the price, time, money, or energy. And when you can make it effortless by paying money for somebody else to do it for you, to get you on those 50 podcasts, who's a specialist at getting you on the right podcast, that payment to Christelle from Orly is going to be like, the return is going to be massive. It's so worth it to pay other people so you can stay in your brilliance. Trisha, your talk, what did your soul come here for? Turning your divine purpose into prosperous reality. How do you connect your unique gifts with your brilliance, like with your prosperity? Like, how do you open the doors for your clients to stay in their brilliance? I know how you do it.
So I think the thing is that we all are gifted at something, right? It's just like what we're talking about. We all want to operate in our zone of genius. And I think like my zone of genius and my soul's purpose for being here is to help others spread that beautiful message and their wisdom. And we're doing that in quite a few different ways. I mean, even if it's just a landing page with a lead generation tool, or maybe it's an AI digital twin that's supporting their clients in between sessions, because subconscious reprogramming is like one of my very favorite things to talk about. And so if we can help the masses of people get unstuck and get off of these cycles that they're stuck on, then the healing can happen so much faster than it, like, for instance, like I've been trying to figure myself out for 14 years. I don't want everybody to take 14 years trying to figure themselves out. I want it to be like 14 months, So, and of course, everything takes repetition, but it's like, I just really want people to be able to heal much faster. And so whether that's through my services or that's through one of the coaches and mentors I'm helping, doesn't matter to me. It's all why I came here.
It is. And you make it really easy because you're using technology and you're helping us to you're helping coaches and entrepreneurs who have intellectual property and a message that they want to send out massively. You're helping them to do that in their sleep so that they don't have to hit every person personally all the time.
Right. Passive income.
Yes. The art and science of possibility, how to create a life you love without sacrificing any part of your true self. Orly must have had to go to another meeting, but how do you help people reconnect with possibility so they stop dimming their gifts?
Well, I think everything starts with slowing down at the beginning to truly go deep into themselves, their desires, and what is it that they really would love. I think I've shared this before. Seneca said there is no favorable wind to the sailor that has no destination. And I find in my experience, and it happened also in my personal life, that sometimes we don't give ourselves the time to truly figure out what is it that we would love to be, do, give, have in our life, right? So helping them at the beginning to identify what is it that they truly love, it's how we start to connect with what we want, right? Where we put our attention is where energy flows, right? So we start first there, because many people know they may want something else in their life, they may not be happy, and we could be getting very good, and it used to be that way, at pointing out what we don't want, what we don't like, but often forget to think about what is it that I really want? What is it what I want to be, do, give? And that's how the connection and starting in that prosperity begins, knowing and being very clear, crystal clear of what is it that we will love.
Exactly. You have to know what you want. And sometimes you might be brilliant at a lot of things, and that can be confusing because you don't know which one to focus on. And that's why working with a coach or a mentor that can really help you narrow in and focus, because your brilliance has lots of ways of manifesting. It does have lots of ways of manifesting if you're a visionary, and you can harness all of it and package it and brand it into a personal brand as well. Trisha knows that. Arena, your talk, Manifest Cash on Demand. What shift helps someone align their brilliance with consistent financial flow? Like, what is the shift needed to align the brilliance with consistent financial flow?
I love that. I just wanted to say that this was something that was given to me since birth, because I never had any money stories in my life. And when I hear a lot of people are saying when they were raised in the families and there were a lot of stories where there was not enough money, I never heard about it. Although we were not living in a wealthy family, we were living in the middle income family. My both parents were engineers back in Ukraine, and my mom was actually making more money than my dad. And she was the one who buys everything for me. She goes on these business trips. I never had any deficit, although there was a lot of deficit in the town that I was living. So I was taking everything as given. So for me, money were there to be earned and spent. And even when I got married, that was the mantra between me and my husband. It's like, let's just enjoy, because we can always earn more. So that's exactly where I'm teaching people how to love money, just as you love everything else in your life, because you want to have that easy exchange. When money comes to you not for you just to put them in the bank account and just, be afraid to spend. Money is there to have the exchange. right? And that's exactly what I was always good at, and that's what I'm teaching others. So if anybody wants more money, they know that they have to make the decision and they have to trust that, right? Even if this is in investing in the coach who can show them the way or whatever they desire, right? Some people want to partner with somebody, but they're not willing to put their portion of the money in because they do not want to take the risk. So I'm very good at taking the risks, because I know that once you just make that decision and take the risks, it's always going to pay off. Maybe it's not going to happen on instant, but eventually you will see everything actually tenfold, or, like, do whatever you want to, as long as you have your goals and intentions clear. So that's what I love to do. I tell people when they say, oh my God, the economy is bad, I want to save. I say, no. This is the wrong approach. I want to teach you how do you create more money, because my mantra, it's not how we save, but how do we create more. And that's exactly what my talk is all about.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And she's an expert at showing you how to manifest cash on demand. I've proven it too. Like, she showed me and I did it, and I repeat it, and I want to do it again and again and again and again. More, please. More, please.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what we say. More, please. So when
Yes.
something's good's happening and you're shining your brilliance and everything is really vibrating at a high frequency and you're feeling very activated, maybe you're feeling that right now. Brilliant. More, please. More, please. More, please. I'm so grateful for your tuning in today. We're coming back again tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, with a full house of speakers again. So thankful. Have a great day.
Thank you.